Hey, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you want it to be. Let's put it that way. Welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. I know this is the third video done today. But, I wanted to do a check-in with you. And how things are going and so on. First of all, it's important to know that I have maybe more medical visits than most people do. You really are. And A, it's because of diabetes. B, it's because I'm seeing a few specialists. Lately, the one I've been kind of doing more often is what I call a fat doctor. And the fat doctor is actually a doctor who's going to help me with my obesity. It's when I used to get up and walk and was up I still was carrying extra weight. And I think in my mind, I keep eating to maintain that weight. I don't think I've really lost much since I think it was 14 pounds the last time. But I am feeling better. Like I'm able to walk a bit better. There was a time there with my leg, I could only walk to my chair and it was now I don't have that. And that's a great feeling. Trust me. Years ago, I told you my diet was pretty much where I worked. And, anyone would call in sick, I was right there. And it was a lot of high processed food. So, we know that's not the greatest food to eat. And right now, I'm eating a meal service. And it's lunch and dinner. And I have a protein shake and a piece of toast with peanut butter in the morning. And at night, usually, it's the same. A piece of toast and peanut butter. But eating all the time really confuses my mind. It's like, what are you doing? Because growing up, and I wouldn't say I was outly influenced by, all those airbrush models that were just, were so skinny. And every so often they throw in a guy who had a six-pack, and I was never able to do that. And I think now my biggest sort of upswing is that I keep eating when I'm low. And it's like, and things like, probably the worst thing ever is cake mix. I have cake mix that I eat when I'm low to help me bring it up. It doesn't do a wonderful job, still takes a while, but I won't drop anymore. Kind of like, I may go down and I'll stay down, but it won't dip any further. So, I think in the future, if I finally meet the criteria to get bariatric surgery, I will have to really watch. It's like when I go low, I'm not going to be able to eat. I'm going to have to use the glucagon in order to increase my blood sugar. Now, my family doctor is okay. My endocrinologist is okay with it. So, I'm kind of very much leaning towards it. And my weight is in my stomach and one of the thighs. I think, if I lose that, I'll be perfect. I was just totally amazed in my legs getting better, and all of a sudden, all that liquid just disappeared. And it was like, hell, what the hell's going on? I think that was 59 pounds. I remember going to the doctor and being weighed and think, oh my God, I think it was 554 or something. And now I'm down to 444, which is where I normally am at. But, keeping things tight control, getting exercise and that will help. And I think in my mind, I'm totally screwed up, and it's going to be quite a different situation if I get the bariatric surgery. And I've got to learn how to control myself. And it's important that you do that. Again, here we go. Yes, control is always the answer. Well, as I get older, I find I'm less, I have to have that, I have to eat that, I have to, and I'm staying away more of candy. I think the last time I binged was I had a whole bag of potatoes. Not yesterday when I had the high, but I had a whole bag of potato chips. And yes, the taste was great, and I think they were fresh, but you know what? You can't do, I don't care if you're a regular person. You shouldn't be doing that. But, once you open the bag, and, a small bag just doesn't do it. But just look at the carbs, and 10 to 1, if you're in my predicament, you're probably not counting the carbs correctly. Oh, God. It's amazing. But if you just go out and you eat what you want, you take insulin, yeah, I'll take insulin there, and I'll take insulin there, and only count carbs when you're having a full meal. Gee, that sounds very familiar. Then you're going to find yourself in trouble. And I think for years I did that, and that's pretty well why I've gained weight. My dad was a runner. Oh God, he'd run out to UBC, living in Kith. He'd run out to UBC and back, and I've never been able to run. One, being out of shape, and two, I don't think my lungs could really handle it. So, going to the doctor, getting a dietitian yesterday said I should eat 5 times a day. Yeah, 3 meals and 2 snacks, which I really seem to be doing. And drinking is going to be a challenge after surgery too, so I'm not going to be able to have pop. And I've really kind of made the switch, and I'm just kind of drinking. Yeah, it's in a Coca-Cola bottle, but it's just Kool-Aid now. And It's non-fizzy, so I'm able to have mouthfuls of that. And starting to learn how to eat separately from drinking. They want to start programming this in now, so after surgery it's not going to be a problem. But as teenagers, yes, you want to be independent, but you end up sick in the hospital. Come on. Take care of yourself. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for your parents. Do it for you and how much better you feel. Anyway, have a good day. I'll talk later. Bye now.
This is right.